Today brings a bumper episode. We are going to get December done and next time up start that January transfer window. I will be simming the game against Middlesbrough and Sunderland away. We'll be playing the Stoke game, playing the Watford game, simming the Stoke, playing the Sunderland. I think that's how we'll go. Keep an eye. Who knows? That might all change. We are starting off with the game against Middlesbrough, as you have just seen on the calendar. And form is terrible. They're sitting in 16th place. Johnny Howson, captain, ex-Norwich player, McNair centre back. I always worry. They're a good team, right? We will be going into the game at full strength with what has become our regular starting 11 gun in goal. McCallum, Quinton, Smith, Stacey, Sarah, Youssef, O'Hara playing central midfield. Carlos on the left, Rowe on the right, Sargent up top. Let's hope these guys can pick us up the win. And they do. It's a 3-2 win. What looks like it should have been a lot easier. Sargent with a hat-trick in this one. We'll take it. We will take that. Sunderland is a must-win game. They're sitting down in the relegation zone in 23rd. Ballard at centre-back is them with one to look for. Obviously, you've got the likes of Jack Clark on the wing. But they are getting too bad. No sign of Bellingham, though. Maybe he's gone. But again, another team playing five at the back. Can we try and push on and create lots of opportunities in this game? As you can see with our side, as has been stated many times, we are going in unchanged. Let's get over to the Stadium of Light. A must-win game for us today. Sargent coming off the last game of the trick, so we'd like to think he's able to continue that. But if we continue playing in that sort of form, well, you know, playoff spots are becoming ever more likely. Carlos now playing out on this left-hand side instead of Sainz, which we'll see how that works out for us. But obviously we've also got the impact of Sainz coming off the bench. The pitch here at the Stadium of Light feels a lot slimmer than what we used to at Carrow Road. But let's see if we can take advantage of any of that. Has Carlos broke through the back line? Referee? Could that be a red? No, nothing. Free kick here for Sarah. Is he able to whip this one over the wall and into that top corner? Oh, just over the top of the bar. It'd be interesting to see how close that actually was. Extremely close. The free kick was almost just a little bit too close to the box. Oh, what a shot. I feel the three midfielders that we've got playing central are by far the three best central midfielders in the league. And then with Sargent up top, when he lets that shot go, I don't think there's many scoring more goals than what he will this season. Not Sarah loses the ball to Jack Clark. Not someone you really want to be losing the ball out to there. Goes wide. Has worked all the way back to try and do some defensive duties and carried the ball forward. Ref going to blow up? No. O'Hare has stayed down. Answer is no. Fleming has replaced Callum O'Hare. Looks like we are seeing... We're getting a little bit more attacking now with two strikers on the pitch. Carlos picks the ball up off of the defender. But Sargent isn't able to find a gap. Then playing five at the back really does force us to have to try and play the ball through. And it makes it very difficult. Not a lot of space to create them chances. Get the job off. McCallum has won the ball high up the pitch, and Sargent has now broke through, going to carry the ball into the area. Looking for that cut back across to Fleming, but the goalkeeper does enough. And ball's coming across. Stacey does enough to put the striker off. Jonathan Rowe tries to carry the ball out and unable to, and this attack is still looking strong. Not now. Neil puts it wide. This looks like could be heading to a draw, guys. We are very close to that 90-minute ticking over, and as I said, Sunderland seem quite content just to keep hold of the ball. Last minute now coming up. Referee blows his whistle. A draw away to Sunderland, and a draw that wasn't really good enough. What is that going to do to our league position? When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. 3 months. Callum O'Hare has a broken toe. We will not see him back in the lineup for quite some time. He'll just about be back in time for the end of the season. We now find ourselves up against Stoke City. Again, a team who are mediocre. They're sitting a few places below us, but I think points-wise we are quite clear of them. And again, a team that I could say it about everyone. Every team in this league is always going to be tough and strong. The only change that we see coming to our starting 11 is Sarri's pushed forward slightly with Nunes now coming into the team for the injured Callum O'Hare. Other than that, we are unchanged. It seems strange at this stage of the season in December, we're already saying games are must win. But if we want to be seeing a move into the promised land, we do definitely need to be picking up wins against teams like Stoke, who are sitting below us. Been quite happy for us to run down the line. Oh! I thought that was in. And they've turned the last defender, put it wide. Good shot for Stoke in today's game, and you'd be quite surprised with how much possession and how well they've been playing. But that was the first one. Rowe, nice turn to turn his last man. Has a shot. We'll call it a shot, but very, very 0-0. Kloss has been getting a lot of the ball out wide on this left-hand side, but as of yet, unable to make an opportunity count. Swings his foot at it, puts it wide to the post. Things go from bad to worse. So Sarri needs to get involved in the game a little bit. He's picked up an arc. Let's hope it's not too long. You could see 2 of the biggest influential players in the team dropping out, with Callum O'Hare out for 3 months. Now let's wait and see how long Sarri is going to be out for. Nunes does enough to hold his man up, but he's still able to turn him. I didn't know what to say. I was just going to say as if that was going to go in, but there is a wide open gap in the centre of midfield. Gunn makes the save from a long-range shot. The crowd are getting on the back of the players here. In doing so, Jonathan Rowe has broke through. Sargent has the ball, but has to hold it. Plays the ball for Fleming. First time shot. Slides that into the back of the net. He's been wanting to get in the team. He's come in and he's made a point. Will we see him filling in for the injured O'Hare, Sarri? We will have to wait and see. But what a finish. Just as we thought it was going to be a 0-0 draw. 5 to go. Stoke seem to have gotten a little bit sloppy now, and allowed Sargent through with the ball, who's played it through to Fleming again. Was unable to get that one beyond the keeper. Poor corner, but a shot from outside the box by Kenny McLean. I think it's about right that Nunes is going to hold the ball up in the corner here. We cannot afford to lose possession and allow them to break through. Well, we are deep into injury time now, but still not deep enough for that whistle to be blown. Fleming loses the ball on the edge of the box, and the referee blows up. 1-0 win. Exactly what Norwich needed. A must-win game, and they come away with the victory. Some good news coming out of that previous game. Sarah has not got a long-term injury, so he will be available for games going forward. We are going to take a look through and make sure we get everyone tied down to contracts that we believe we want to keep. Currently, Quintar's out of contract in 6 months, but we do have him on a loan to buy, so we will just purchase him at the end of it. Sam McCallum is one that we are going to look to negotiate, so we need to delegate the renewal. He's currently, what is he currently on? 10,000 a week. We'll delegate the renewal and start it at 15, so he's still getting a slight increase. Be willing to go no higher than 25. He's very young, and I've reached an agreement on the following terms. 3 year, 15,000. We can sign that straight off now. Let's go. We'll take that one. Danny Butt, we're going to let go. He's not played a single game for us. Age is not on his favour. And Kennebo, we are going to look to renew that. Delegate the renewal. We'll look to see if we can keep him on like 2.5. Maximum of 5. Again, young. Potentially be able to build him. 3 year deal, 2.5. We will take that. Sorted. There we go. Contracts are all up to date. Watford away is what we have coming up next. Jamal Lewis, ex-Norwich. It seems to be every team has an ex-Norwich player. They are sitting in 8th place, 1 place below us. So again, another must-win, as has been every game in this episode. They are playing 5 at the back, which we know that what that brings. We always struggle when there's 5 at the back. We are going to make one change, and one change being Josh Sargent is going to drop to the bench with Fleming coming in after scoring that last-minute goal. I feel that, or late winner, I feel that it's only fair to give him that opportunity. The rest of the team is as normal and unchanged. A trip to Vicarage Road is what brings us up. We need to make sure we're picking up a win here away to Watford, who are sitting 1 place below us. Obviously, points-wise, they're going to be very, very close. This is going to be a must-win once again. And it seems to me like the players are quite clear that this is a must-win. Fleming with a shot from the edge of the box. Puts it just wide. 4 minutes gone and we're already shooting. Something we haven't seen in previous games. Carlos's broke through. Left the shot sent miles wide. Watford really are going back with that bank of 5 and then dropping in the 2 midfielders, and it's just becoming extremely crowded and very hard to break down. Ball floated in, row up with a header and wins the header. Not far enough out to stop Watford having a second opportunity. Gun palms it wide. Fleming breaks through just as we saw in the last game. Is he able to slot this one home? He has not. Looks like we have another slight knock in the midfield position with Nunes picking up the knock this time round. We'll wait to see if he's able to run that off, but it doesn't look like he will be able to. If he does, then brilliant. If not, we've got to make that decision of how we're going to switch things up here, because Fleming has been dangerous playing up top. Do we drop Sarah back, bring Fleming on into that position, and then bring Sargent on, or do we look to bring Kenny McLean in? I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. Nunes is going to recover, so we are going to have to switch that up. I think the role switch will be like this. As follows, I think that's what we're going to see. Take the ball away, plays it onto Carlos, who's got the speed to burst away from the defenders. Is he able to make up for his poor shot earlier in the game? He is not. Fleming dropping all the way back to pick that ball up, and he has made a lovely opportunity here. Josh Sargent, straight at the keeper, corner. If anyone's lost their car keys, they're in at the reception. Johnny Rowe. It may well be Johnny Rowe lost his car keys as he burst past the defender. He's the first man into the box. Goes for the shot. Keeper saves it. Parries it back into the area. But Watford are able to clear. Watford are so deep. They're camping back in their own half. Sargent tries with a shot. And Fleming puts it wide of his feet and loses the ball. Lovely burst of pace from Andrews. Plays the ball into the middle. Watford go 1-0 up. Dennis was not expecting that. That has definitely come against the run of play in today's game. You have to go round the players, not through them, unfortunately. And it looks like Watford could now spring another opportunity. Sorensen was done enough to steal that ball away. Fleming tries to hold it up, which he's done enough. Carlos with the ball, and he's a broken free. Doesn't get enough on the shot. Keeper manages to make the save, and it remains 1-0 to Watford with 5 minutes left in the game. We are back here again with another injury report. 3 months. Nunes joins Callum O'Hare with broken toe. Both of them out for quite some time. As you can see, we're sitting on 33 points. Still only 2 points off of the playoff position. Had we picked up a win, that would have been us sitting up there, fighting away. We would have actually been in the playoff place had we picked up the win against Watford. We're now playing against Stoke again. Funny enough, like I said, this month's fixtures are very, very strange. We will be looking to rotate the squad a little bit with today's game. Stoke have changed slightly. They've got Wesley on, John Ho. They've got a couple of different players in there, but still they are struggling very much at the lower end of the table. We'll be going in with a couple of changes this game. Obviously, Fleming's coming in for the injured Nunes, which means Sarah then drops back into his more natural position. We've got Sainz coming in on the left-hand side for Carlos, who is struggling with fitness. Sorensen has come in for Smets, again struggling for fitness. Games are coming thick and fast around the Christmas period. We will be simulating this one, and we will be coming away with a loss. 3-2 loss. Not what we are starting to worry. We were hoping for automatic promotion. We are very lucky that we're still only 3 points off the playoff spots. Automatic promotion spots, I think, are very much out of reach now. We've had a report that Alex Dean, the goalkeeper, is unsettled currently within the youth academy. He's 18 years old. Nowhere near, so unfortunately you're off, pal. Kennebo has had an offer from Plymouth to go out on a loan to buy. We're not doing no loan to buy. We would delegate that one off. We want to send him out on loan for 1 year. We're happy if you take him out on loan for a year, because he's definitely someone that we will be trying to get in the team if possible. So we'll see how that one pans out, ready for the January transfer market. Match day is here. Sunderland this time round. Have we Seeing a change. Joe Bellingham is there, so obviously they haven't started. They must have played a slightly weaker team against us, which is strange. Aside from that, it looks like they're playing pretty much the same team as what we played against. So let's hope we can pick up a result here, which is much needed. Our team are going to see a couple of changes. We're going to change up Rowe with Fashnak coming in on the right-hand side, who's really not happy, but unfortunately not a lot we can do about that. And Sorensen's is going to come in at the back. Other than that, we will go with the team as you see. And it will be simulated. 3-1 win. Just what we wanted to see. Youssef. Abo managed to get some time on the pitch as well. Sorensen, obviously Abo potentially going out on loan. And Carlos with the third bar scored for them. Let's hope when we look at the league table, other teams lost around us and we're able to make some ground. 36 points with 6th. Sitting on 39, so we're still 3 points off of the playoffs. Next game is Watford, but we are now coming up to January, which means it is a January transfer market time. We will have to wait and see if we've got any ins and outs going to be coming. January looks very much like this. We have Watford at home, which obviously we've just played Watford. Then we have Bristol Rovers in the FA Cup. Ipswich, Derby Day is already back upon us. Cardiff, Hull, and then finally a game against Millwall. I may well split January in half. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But as of today, we leave ourselves sitting in 9th place, still only 3 points off of the playoffs, which is a bonus because the way that the games have been going, we could have easily fell well behind. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, remember to hit this video up with a like. I appreciate every single one of them. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And as always, have a good one.